The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
All right, so in Head to Headlines, we were talking about this big fight at a McDonald's over French fries. I'm dying to know more of this story about what caused the fight about the French fries. Had to be over sharing. It had to be. And it led to 2 officers being hurt, sadly, and 5 tow truck drivers injured and arrested and released on their own recognizance. And they got pepper sprayed, too.
That's too bad.
Yeah, which led to a conversation, or at least a question from Case. One of those ones from Case is pepper spray delicious.
Well, I just want to know if you put pepper spray on McDonald's French fries, I don't know how fresh the peppers are. I don't know if it would actually be beneficial to the fry and create sort of a spicy fry situation.
I'm guessing no, but...
We do have Jay, the retired police officer from Valpo, on the phone. Thank you for your service, sir, and welcome in.
Thank you. Ahoy.
Now, is it true also that cops in the training have to get pepper sprayed so they know what it's like?
Yes. You stand in front of your, at the academy, you stand in front of your partner, and he does a cross over your face. Gets your eyes, it's the key section of your face.
So it's like the priest blessing you?
Sounds like the opposite, actually.
Wow. And what's it feel like?
I had it done to me, and it burned. And you wash off, you decontaminate right away. But I wanted to prove myself as a tough guy.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I didn't decontaminate all day.
All day.
But some guys, it makes your eyes water, your nose runs, you salivate. It's bad.
Well, can you answer Case's question? Is it also delicious if you sprayed it on French fries?
No.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
Very soggy and very hot.
But it is the same kind of pepper. Is it the same kind of peppers that's in, hot peppers?
Yes. I know years ago they made it with cayenne. And what's that? What's the rating for
the ghost pepper? Maybe.
No, there's what is it called?
The Scoville measurement.
Scoville.
Yes, it's got the canister has a high Scoville measure.
Huh.
Okay. And we're also told that don't spray somebody and then taser them.
Why?
They'll light up like a candle.
Wow.
Well, geez, now I kind of want to do that.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. We're going to have a song scramble for Stone Temple Pilots live tickets. You have to just figure out the songs. And our song scramble coming up at about 8:25, so don't go anywhere. Huge show coming up to Northerly Island. Tickets on sale now from our friends at Live Nation. Live and Stone Temple Pilots. That's a good show. So before we get there, we were just talking about pepper spray because we heard a story about a French fry throwdown, an MMA fight.
French fry throwdown. There you go. That sounds good.
At the McDonald's where police officers were called, they had to pepper spray these tow truck drivers who somehow got in a big fight over fries that we can't exactly figure out what caused the fight. We're going to dig deeper on that story for you. And then I said, well, maybe we pepper spray Case at the opening day broadcast in a week at Almost Home just for fun to see what happens. And then what happened, Case, is now?
Our IT director, Punk Rock Steve, who is hilarious and delightful and always sends us very insightful commentary on what we talk about, just sent Brian and I an email. Brian, I take it you have not checked your email?
I have not.
All right. Well, Steve wanted to be sure to let us know that we should not pepper spray indoors. He says the smell will get everywhere and it will cause everyone on the floor to start coughing. Oh. So I think he means the floor that we're on now at NBC Tower.
Yeah.
But I'm sure at Almost Home we can open up some windows and pepper spray me there.
I know. Don't do it.
Yeah, I don't think we'll cancel it.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That came in an email?
Marked urgent.
Come on, we're not going to do it. Listen, we get it. It's a bad idea. Do not do that. This is for comedic purposes. This show only. We're not doing anything literally here.
I'm so curious about the French fries thing, though.
If it tastes good?
Yeah.
Well, Kara's got pepper spray, so bring it in tomorrow and we'll get some fries and see what happens.
I don't think it's a good idea, Case. If it hurts your eyes, it's going to hurt your throat. You know, when you're
A lot of people have a pepper spray story. 630 checked in. My friend worked at a jail, and they had to get pepper sprayed to simulate a jail riot.
What, is Elvis in the
I was
jail?
going to say, how do the prison inmates get the pepper spray, though?
Well, they're just assuming they do. And so you have to be ready for it. Like that police officer from Valpo said that he had to do it when you're a
It's
police
like the
officer.
Skokie poverty simulator. You know?
Well, I think it's like Red in Shawshank. You know,
Yeah.
every prison has a guy that can get you something.
That's true.
See, I learned, Brian.
Boy, it's so good that you watch Shawshank finally. God, someone finally gets a reference. Another reference that 630 checked in, that was Sherry saying, it would make it hard to breathe just by eating it if you tried to spray the pepper spray on the fries. They did it on The Simpsons, and Homer's eyes turned red. Remember when Marge became a cop?
Yeah, I do. It's a good episode.
And they're eating breakfast, and he grabs her pepper spray.
Homer, give me my pepper spray.
Oh, Marge, one squirting yourself to the border. Incapacitated.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
All right, let's get to it. Live and Stone Temple Pilots are going to be at Huntington Bank Pavilion, Northerly Island on Wednesday, September 11th. The tickets are on sale now, furnished by our great friends at Live Nation. We love doing these song scrambles. Last week we did them for Lollapalooza tickets. Let's do it for SDP and Live. Now, last week we just had to figure out the bands because there was 100 bands at Lollapalooza. You know it's SDP and Live. We need the songs. So you got to call up at 312-591-8300 with the songs.
Song titles.
Song titles.
Yeah.
You might as well say the bands because you're going to know the song titles with the bands because there's just two bands on here, SDP and Live. Can you figure it out? Got it? Song scramble. One more time really quick. What three songs are in this? Check in right now, 312-591-8300.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
That's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. And we'll have Kenzie live in here in just a second, checking in from maternity leave with Kara Caribou, of course, filling in admirably
Oh, thank you.
during this time. But can you figure out the song scramble for tickets to Stone Temple Pilots and Live? Listen, I'll take one more, and then everybody's got a shot listening right now at 312-591-8300. Chef Sean checking in. What's up, Chef Sean?
Ahoy, what's going on, guys?
Well, listen, can you finish this, or do I move on and give it everybody a chance at it?
I think we got this one.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, I'm going with Lightning Crashes, Interstate Love Song, and Vaseline.
You know what? You got it.
Nice.
Woo!
That's it,
Vaseline
buddy.
sounds the same front ways or back ways, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
it's just like da-na-na-na-na-na-na. It's just like that pretty much.
The
Congratulations.
STP songs, I gotta say, were a little bit easier. I had to listen for the live one.
Yeah.
A little tougher. But Live, Stone Temple Pilots, you are there at Huntington Bank Pavilion at Northerly Island on Wednesday, September 11th from Live Nation and Brian and Kenzie.
Nice.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie live from maternity leave. Kenzie joins us. Hello.
Woohoo!
Whoop, whoop.
So fun.
Yeah, it is. We're going to talk about Piece of Garbage Madness in a minute and the matchup that's going on right now. And it relates to Facebook because we put the voting up there and you guys decide who advances. We'll get to that in just about 5 or 10 minutes. But something did change on Facebook recently, or at least it's, arisen. It's arisen. It's come back.
It's arisen?
It's arisen, like Jesus. It's come back.
He didn't, wait, no. He rose.
Yeah, he has risen.
He
Poking.
didn't arisen. It's rise
Yeah.
or rose for fastest.
Well, poking
Or
is back.
arise
I'll just say
for
it's
current.
back. I'll just say it's back.
Okay, that is probably better. It's arisen.
It's arisen. Poking has come back on Facebook. Now, if you're not, new in the world of what's fresh and hot, like the kids are out there, they're starting to poke again. Now, if you don't remember back in the day, so part of the piece of garbage madness has 2000s fashion has come back. So
Right.
for some reason, poking has come back in the world just because one person made a joke out of it, started doing it, and now, if you don't remember what poking was, it's just this thing said, "Hey, they poked you."
It's very annoying.
I always thought it was.
It's something that like it's very juvenile. It's very like high school, elementary, because you're scared to like talk to each other, so you like poke first and then you message, like that type of thing.
Yeah.
But I don't like it. I don't like that this is back. I don't like that it's another thing that you can be mad about in your relationship. I think we have enough of them. Like I don't want to be like, why did she poke you? Like I don't want to start going down this path. You know what I mean?
Yeah, first he did two perfect things there, saying it's like elementary school when you don't want to really reach out to somebody, but you just poke them and see what happens. But it's it's nervousness.
But it's kind of cute.
No, it's not.
No.
I agree with Kenzie on this one.
It's weak. It's like small dick energy.
Well, maybe that's why I like it.
Yeah, and then you love it.
You got to connect the dots on that one. Because I always felt like I didn't know what to do when I'd get poked. What am I supposed to do? Just poke back, and then where would we go from there? It just ends?
Well, no, then you message them, then you form a relationship, then you have relations, then maybe you get engaged and then married, and then at the end of the day, we're all gonna die.
Jesus.
It all starts with Facebook poking.
Oh my God.
That was certainly an arc.
Or you get poked, you poke back, your actual girlfriend gets pissed. You go, what? It's just social media. Oh, it isn't a poke. It's not even real. It's not like I actually touched her. She fights. She messages the girl to find out what her intentions were. Your entire relationship blows up and you die alone.
That's the other arc.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101 just discussing the return of poking on Facebook. And it's something that was a big deal, probably I'd say 2009 or 10, somewhere in that range. And then actually people just started messaging and talking to each other and it kind of went away. But what Facebook claims is it's a resurgence of it. It never went away. The feature was always there. And now all of a sudden some people started just doing it again and now it's becoming a thing.
They were doing it as a joke, though.
Right.
Like, this shouldn't be a thing again. This is horrible.
Yeah. And I like your point on that it's just one more thing that could start an argument between a husband and a wife or a boyfriend and a girlfriend.
Amen. We don't need anything else. I don't want to be like, who poked you? This sucks. Somebody poked me. I'm like, I don't even know them. I didn't poke back, I swear. I don't want to deal with it.
What sort of powder keg relationships do you guys have where you're worried that poking is going to send things into a firestorm?
What do you mean? Okay, wait a damn minute. Because I know your girlfriend. You're telling me if some chick that Sharon didn't like was all of a sudden poking you on Facebook every day and you were poking her back, she wouldn't have something to say about it?
I don't think I'd poke her back.
Mm-hmm. But she would be like, I know that bitch poked you. So, like, the next time you get in a fight and you know it. She would keep tabs on that all day.
You got this girl on deck. She's poking you all the time. When we have one fight, you're going right to her.
Man, you guys got to relax. I'm not worried about a little poke. A little poking is innocent. I'm not worried about it.
It's not innocent. It's not.
That can't be your philosophy about poking. It's gonna explode. It's gonna be bad. Bad news bears for you.
Here's the question, Kenzie. Do you have your husband and he has yours access to your Facebook, like password and everything?
No, I don't have. I've never given him I don't know my Facebook password.
That is
because
so
it's just
true.
been logged in on my phone for so long. I don't know it.
I know. It's the worst when it logs you out for some reason.
You know
like
what's
a year.
funny is I actually think it's attached to my parents' email because I made it in high school and I didn't have an email. So I don't even think it's like my email. It's very old. So I don't know what to do. But no, but I mean, I could go through his phone while he was asleep if I wanted to, but I don't.
Yeah.
Have you
But I
ever,
could.
though?
What?
Have you ever?
No. Well, once.
Okay.
But it was valid. We had to talk about it.
Was somebody poking him?
No. But I didn't like this one person. It was a whole thing. We talked about it. Don't worry. It's not a secret.
That's why you got to turn off the text that pop up on the lock screen. You can turn that off, right? So it doesn't
so
show.
you're just a cheater.
Yeah, what are you? That's
Yeah, what do you
psycho.
mean? Why would you change that setting?
I'm just saying, not me, but people could do that.
First of all, Kenzie, now I know why Brian never texts us back, because he doesn't get text on his home screen.
Oh my God, that and he's sleeping longer than the cicadas.
Hey, those cicadas are taking a nice nap, and they can't wait till they arrive 17 years.
Do you not get text on your home screen?
No, it just bothers me when it all pops up, especially when I'm sleeping in a dark room at night. The light
Well, you could
bothers
put
me.
Do Not Disturb on.
What do you do? What does that do then? Just block your text?
Yeah, nothing comes. Like when you take it off in the morning, everything pops up. That's what I have you guys on. That's why when I've overslept for the show, I don't hear anything until I wake up.
Well, maybe
and
you
I'm
should
like,
turn
oh
that
my God.
off.
Wait, you changed that setting, right, to where we can not
No,
do
I
that?
actually haven't put you guys on my favorites yet. I have to do that. though.
Please do.
Yeah, you might
That was
want
my
to
bad.
put that on the list.
Yeah,
Something to
that
get
was my
done.
bad.
Coming back to the studio real soon, and I'm real worried you're going to oversleep.
Well, I'll probably just already be awake. You should be a lot more worried about me dying on the way to the studio because I haven't been able to sleep all night because of the baby.
Good to know. All right.
So keep an eye out for that.
So wait, when you have the Do Not Disturb on, I don't see that my message didn't get through to you. It doesn't say like, hey, she's got Do Not Disturb. It didn't get through, right?
I don't know. It may say that my notifications are silent. Have you seen that feature?
Yeah.
It probably does that. But I'm not even sure. No, it doesn't. It's not like you're on the do not call list. Like it doesn't have any like negative thing. It's just that I see it when I get up. Except if you favorite people and you can exclude certain things. So like I could put you guys in my favorites and only have your phone calls come through, or only have your text go through, or only have your FaceTime, or all of it. Like you can customize it.
That's a lot of customization.
It's not that much work. If you only
Sounds
have
like a lot.
3 people on your favorites, it doesn't. You only have like emergency people. So I have like my husband, my mom and dad, and I'm gonna get to adding you guys.
We're just
What an
gonna-
honor. Thank you so much.
See, it does sound like a chore because you haven't gotten around to us in a year.
Well, you haven't put me on yours, and you're being real judgy.
No, everything's coming through. I see all your texts eventually.
Yeah, Brian didn't know this feature existed, thus he never added you to
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Instead, he cheats on his wife by having no messages on the home screen.
That's
Not
100%.
good.
That's not true.
I would have a lot of questions about that. My husband liked those privacy screens before, where like if you have a privacy screen, like you can buy it like as a screen protector.
Wait,
And-
hold on. What is that?
So a privacy screen protector, like you put those on, and basically the person next to you can't see it. It kind of blacks out your phone. You'd be looking straight forward.
Oh, it's like when those license plate things when you go through red light cameras that can't make out your license plate number.
I don't know.
I'm not this sneaky. I didn't know either of those existed.
They do.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, but but yeah, basically some people do it. Like okay, Val Warner has it 'cause she goes, when I'm sitting at the news desk, everyone's really close to me. So if I want to like complain about work or something, like she's like, I can't have that. And I'm like, I get it. Or you don't want like, she's like, I don't want to be out and about. And like somebody's like, I saw this on her phone because she's a public figure. But like my husband saw it on her phone. That's where he saw it. And he goes, I want to get one of those. I go, if you get one of those, we're getting a divorce because no way. I want to be able to see what's going on.
So your husband was peeking on Val Warner's phone and she got that thing to stop it.
Well, who wouldn't? That's why she had to get it.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.